Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back, continuing to play Legends of Arkain First Undead Book, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by Shardundred. So we're heading into Chapter 6, When Two Clash. We're getting a lot of behind-the-scenes information about the Undead. Based on what we saw on the loading screen last time, this is going to be the Undead perspective of the Fresh Breeze, Deathly Breeze combo. When Two Clash! Largoth watches the battle between the human and orc fleets while his forces are preparing for a full-scale assault. Lord Varengar has been sent by Eredon to support the Dreadlord in his mission, and to keep a close eye on him as well. Right, so in the interlude, which is suspiciously missing from the mission select screen, there was talk about an implication that Largoth is in the process of betraying us via Edale. Everything is going just as planned. The foolish humans and orcs are too busy fighting each other, so our presence here remains unnoticed. Then let's stop wasting our time and destroy their fleets. Ah, but my young friend, where's the pleasure in that? Seeing them dying in a battle against each other, hoping that they'd be able to win, unknowing that a much more powerful force is on its way. It's most entertaining. We are not here for your amusement, Dreadlord. Is that so? I am in charge, Varengar. You're just here to assist me, and that is the reason why we will do this my way. All I've seen so far only suggests that you like sitting around, doing nothing. Ah, but my impatient friend, raw strength is not the way to go here. Cunning and using tactical advantages is the solution here. Of course, we could just send our ships to deal with both fleets, losing many of our ships in the process while weakening both races. That, or we go another path. If we killed both leaders and destroyed their main bases, we could get rid of them permanently. No other fleet would challenge the ships of the Undead. Our orders are to destroy the fleets, not to kill their leaders. Where's the difference? Either destroying their fleets or destroying their command structure here will end the efforts to construct a fleet that could challenge our own. We shall see what proves to be more acceptable. Just don't forget your position, Varengar. Destroy the fleet and shipyards of both races, or destroy Merlon's base and Sasragarn's base. The Boneyard must survive. You are not able to rebuild lost structures that produce units. Protect them. Shades are amphibious in this mission. Ah, I see.
I shall be
That's nice.
Eyes.
Prepare our defenses. The mortals might be busy fighting each other, but I can sense that the demons are sending their forces against us. They cannot be allowed to interfere with our plans. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make sure this is saturated. Interesting premise with the production structures. Did I read that right? You are not able to rebuild lost structures that produce units. Protect them. My concern with that, here's the Boneyard. My main concern there is that sorry, my brain is catching up, or my mouth is catching up with my brain at this point.
My vengeance.
Oh, is that we can't land and make a new set of units on the coasts of these two bases. We need to break in and then land a force. We're going to have to do everything amphibiously, which so it really depends on what there is in these
My sight is yours.
in these bases. So like I want to send, let's just go ahead and send a shade in and see what we can find. Same demons on these islands. It's cool now we see the Undead portion of the map, which is all the way over to the right. Similar to like when we played a Deathly Breeze, we saw Sasragarn and his little base in the upper left. It was a cool little addition. Both the Orcs and Imperials have been fighting each other over this area, weakening each other. Eredon wants their fleets to be removed, and Largoth sees two possible solutions. Either destroy all the ships and shipyards, or he attacks the leaders of both sides directly and removes them. Without their leaders, the fleets will fall apart easily. I'm tempted to not do that because that's what Largoth wants, and I think it's fairly clear now that Largoth is in the process of betraying us. In order to win this conflict, Largoth has ordered his acolytes to prepare a boneyard. However, should they lose this building, they'd also lose the corpses of the dragons they reanimate and wouldn't be able to create new frost worms. Okay, so based on that, we are going to make one more acolyte over here and just build a boatload of ziggurats, because I'm assuming that that's where the undead will end up attacking us. I don't know for sure, but it certainly seems that way. We need way more acolytes for lumber, so let's do that. And then down here seems the safest, so I think this is the I think this is where we're going to upgrade our Halls of the Dead.
Thy bidding.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up, and I think we're just going to make a lot of...
I cannot summon them.
I think we'll just try to make a lot of Frostworms this map with Freezing Breath. So we might as well get Freezing Breath. And then what we can do is grab a couple Crypt Fiends with Web. So we have to find Sassorgun, so we have to destroy his main base here. It just... I don't know how much they're going to be defending themselves. Like, the base doesn't seem like it's hugely defended. Like, when we played as the humans, what they had when they were defending themselves was a huge amount of stuff.
Shall be revealed.
Again, though, I feel like the harder path here is clearly going to be to destroy the bases. Okay, we have Nether Dragons attacking us. Okay, please get out of here. What we're going to have to do is build some gargoyles in this area. So which means, oh, we have a crypt, actually. So let's start making some gargoyles.
Summoning is complete.
Okay.
Summoning is complete.
This poor guy's going to die. Let's draw him over our Nerubian Tower. Let's go, Nerubian Tower. Let's see if we can hold out against these things. They really want my Frostworm. Run, Frostworm.
Research complete.
Make a Spirit Tower. I don't think we can remake these Spirit Towers. You can do it, buddy. Okay, now he's dead.
Upgrade complete.
It's weird how they're ignoring our Spirit Towers. Okay, I think we're just going to need a fleet of gargoyles, and we should be fine, ultimately. These things do chaos damage, though, don't they? Yeah, of course they do. So, we're going to do our best. Just go ahead and get this set up. So it just depends on where the undead attack us, but we're going to want to make just an air fleet.
Our town is under attack.
And try to destroy these bases, which we're going to do with Frostworms. Well, no, that's what I was saying, is maybe I don't want to do that because Largoth is the one that's talking about doing it. So it would be kind of silly to do it if he's the one saying, yes, let's do it, I think. Was this one already a Halls of the Dead? It was, so it's kind of wasteful there, but that's okay. Get some lumber. We're going to need a lot of it because we will want some ships. We're going to need some ships. Okay. Pop on off here. Restore. And then we need a graveyard where we can just start getting our upgrades, specifically our creature upgrades. I'm less concerned about the other stuff.
I bow to you.
So we can barely squeeze in ziggurats here, which is kind of annoying. So this is why we're just going to need a mobile force to defend here.
My fate is.
So let's just set up the spirit towers where we can. Get our upgrades for our gargoyles. Make more, like a lot of gargoyles. They're going to defend us, and then we're going to make frostworms with the rest of our supply to fly over this base and destroy both the humans and then Merlon. So we don't have to destroy this. We only have to destroy Merlon's base, which is down here. We have a shade. Looks like we have permanent vision on all the boats.
I'll look into it.
It's very intriguing, the idea here. The reason I want to destroy the bases is... One, oh, look at that. The demons don't even attack the humans. What a bunch of pieces of shit. For a couple of reasons. One, because I like taking the harder paths because I feel like they'll pay off later. And two, we'll be able to stay completely hidden if we take this path by destroying everything. But again, this is kind of against what Eridon is saying we should do, and I don't think that is the best choice. We should probably do what Eridon is telling us to do. Okay, and then we have our two heroes. We could bring them up. They both have, well, okay. Varangar has an orb. Maybe we could bring them up. It's a frigate. Let's go ahead and grab a transport ship. Okay, this is why we're making gargoyles, for this specific reason. Okay, and we should have another crypt at one of these bases. Still trying to get a handle on where things are in each of these bases. We definitely want, yeah, we want stone form. We should get web right away. And as long as we keep gargoyles and then we heal them between each attack, we shouldn't have much of a problem. But we want to stay out of high upkeep for now. Turn all these into spirit towers. We can't rebuild up here. What we could do is just make frigates, like a lot of frigates, and leave them out here too. So that way, because they don't cost supply, maybe the ultimate way to go. What I will also do, and I think we have a reliquary. That's not what it's called. It's called the Tomb of Relics. Is grabbing an Orb of Corruption. We need the Black Citadel. We throw that on Largoth, and then we move our heroes up here. We also want to search for... We want to search the islands where we can get dragons, or not, what am I saying? I'm just, because I'm looking at undead dragons, I say dragons. But the whole idea is we want to clear out, like, these little islands here, and then we have to somehow sneak boats through here in order to pick up the items. But if you recall, most of the items are trash. I don't really want to put many items on Largoth, considering we pretty much know he's going to betray us at this point. It's sad, really. Let's give him the Mana Stone and then trade out the Belt of Giant Strength. Okay, that's fine. Now, I think the key here... Well, okay, so we're waiting for the Black Citadel. Again, still constantly losing track of where things are. Is we need some Crypt Fiends as long as they have web. Okay, and then we want to stay out of upkeep here. In fact, let's turn this into a Halls of the Dead so that it can repair itself. Like, the ghouls that are here we don't need, so I'm just gonna murder these. I don't need the supply here. Black Citadel is done, which means that we can find our crypt. Snag stone form, which means we'll be able to heal our gargoyles easily. Okay, and how much supply are frostworms? They are a lot. We have some major work to do. We need to stockpile a lot of lumber so that we can make a lot more ships. Which means just make a lot of acolytes because they don't cost supply. We've got plenty of gold. We have 3 gold mines mining away in no upkeep. So, assuming that the demons continue to attack us, which just means we're going to want a lot of frigates. We just want a lot of frigates to defend against the undead, and we otherwise should be pretty safe. I see more stuff coming in this way. Maybe they're going to attack us from different directions. That's what I do not know. Let's go ahead and grab our Orb of Corruption. And the Orb of Corruption is better, I think, so we're going to give that to... Oh, okay, well, he's already got it. All right, swap out the orbs. There you go, buddy. Okay, and then gargoyles get down here. Fun with Nether Dragons, and we need to continue our upgrades for sure. So let's go ahead and grab improved creature attack. Do we have another graveyard? It doesn't really look like it. I mean, we could easily make one. Okay, and then come on over here, and then stone form. F, blam. We can just leave them in stone form until we need them, really.
I wish only
okay, and then you're on auto repair. Just come on down here and repair our spirit towers. We could just try to cram more in here wherever we can, really. Right there. Right there. Fine, that's good.
My fate is sealed.
Okay, that's as good as it's going to get, I think, for now. I guess, you know what, let's turn these guys out of gargoyle form. Again, do we really want to destroy the bases? Destroying the fleets would take a lot of resources. But really, we just make gargoyles and frostworms, and in either case, that's what we're doing. This seems like it's a real, like a big focus on these air attacks. I think we want to get rid of one of these abominations. We're going to need a lot of supply in frostworms, and they're not attacking us down here, so I don't see a reason to have these. Okay, good. That's good. Harvesting away with trees. Again, trees going to be the major concern here. Let's just grab a cemetery. Graveyard, not cemetery. Okay, there's just skulls in the way. No problem.
I bow to your will.
Let's make another one further back. And then just in case, let's just start throwing down ziggurats. We have gargoyles that can respond, and the demons theoretically will only attack us from the air. So I'm not that concerned. Let's just get groups of ships with the intent of starting to move out. We're going to need some battleships if we want to hang on. But this is an intriguing concept, that's for sure.
For the Lich King.
I don't want to listen to Largoth, but at the same time, it makes sense to destroy them, the bases, because... I just don't know. I mean, they won't be able to defend themselves unless they tower spam, which they won't. So, what I'll probably do is cut through Sassorgarn's fleet, or force, rather, his base, and then go down the left side of the map, picking off boats, and then we can go for Merlin's base. Because keep in mind, we can't rebuild any of our production structures, which is weird. But I think we just gotta go for it. Let's turn this also into a Black Citadel. Does that actually... I want to check. Okay, so 11 to 12 damage. It's not a lot, but I wonder if that improves its attack, we can actually check easily by clicking on this. See, that's Halls of the Dead. Yeah, okay, it actually does get a little more damage and more HP, so ultimately that should be good. Destroyers, yes. Destroyer form.
Summoning
Okay, let's grab another graveyard. Yeah, graveyard, not cemetery. Nope, never mind. Can't fit it. We're gonna be clearing out all of these. Okay, and as we just get upgrades, we'll be able to take these things out. Hopefully easy peasy. We need to hotkey these. Get in there. Did we lose some? Maybe one or two. Again, as long as we just get more armor, we should be fine. Okay, it looks like we can get 2 more of these. Again, we just need the gargoyles constantly defending us, and then once I feel comfortable with the income that we have, we can just start churning out frostworms and boats like crazy. So we just want to send boats down here. We'll start clearing this out.
Upgrade complete.
So let's grab the frigates that we have, meet up with our frigates over here. Grab a couple battleships. They're expensive, though, so let's not go overboard. And then we've got our 2 heroes, which we can use if we find areas with demons on them that we want to pick up items. But I'm honestly not that concerned about items just because, again, as I recall, there really are not many good items on this map. So I don't want to take the time to clear the whole thing out. See, they are attacking each other. I mean, they're going to slowly destroy their own fleets, but it's going to take a really long time. The battleships have a lot of HP as well. I think I want to wait until we get these basic upgrades. I just realized that the Unholy Strength and Armor is what we need. We can only get +2. But we should wait for our boats to be leveled up before we do anything. Okay, looks good. So now we have our gargoyle group here to defend us against the demons, which means we should complete the bonus objective, which means... I think that means we want to just kill all our ghouls. We don't need the supply here.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish only to
You're all, I guess, just hop on lumber up here.
I bow to your
You're fine where you are.
I wish only to
You're fine where you are. Okay, so... I'm just deciding how we want to do this. I guess kill this abomination as well. I'm kind of nervous that if we do this, we're kind of screwing ourselves, because if we get attacked by a large group of demons, we're going to be in trouble. Let's go ahead and grab Secrets of the Dead. I've never seen that before as an upgrade, but I think we go ahead and get some destroyers. We bring them along, and they just murder everything. I mean, it's just... Okay, here we go. Lots of frostworms. We can't make another boneyard, so we're constricted. So we are going to have timing constraints here. Like, I could make a cut right now so that once all of the frostworms are out, they're done. At the same time, maybe we just want to look around on the map, take this opportunity to maybe snag the items that we can find. I see some more Nether Dragons. Let's go kill these things. Let's get down here. I hate these things. I also think it's irritating that they fly over the human base, and there's no consequence for them. They seem so huge because of this. Okay, looks good. I think we can, yeah, we can kill these things with no casualties at this point because we're +2.
Research complete.
Okay, you guys come on down in that direction. We got the frostworms on their way out. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is kill things where I can and then try to... Okay, there we go. They were going the wrong way. And then try to pick up some items with our heroes at least. Then we'll figure out what to do. The only other option is to load up ground forces into boats, and I am 100% not doing that. I refuse. I simply refuse to do that. Okay, get out of there. Rune bracers is fine. Put those on Varangar or something. Okay. So I guess let's bring our hero boat up here. Actually... Oh, no, there is a ramp. I'm like, can we just not land here or what? I do like the increased regeneration here. That's very, very nice. All right, frostworms, how you doing? We just need a huge amount of frostworms. That's literally all we need, and we should be fine.
You have an idea.
Okay.
You call.
So let's go ahead and toss this on Largoth. I think it's like some strength and armor.
Stay out of my
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's reduced magic damage. Okay. And then you guys just go back home. And it's interesting because the other two iterations of this map took really long, and I can see this one not taking as long only because it's like an air-focused map and you have to go and snipe objectives. So, but we have to destroy every boat versus the towns. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Eridon doesn't want the towns destroyed. I'm so conflicted. At the same time, we know Largoth is going to betray, so everything is pointing towards destroying the fleets instead. As long as we have a bunch of Frostorms, I don't really care. We have so much money, we have a ton of income. It does not really matter to me which we choose. Because we can pretty much do whatever we want right now with our money. I don't know. Okay. Why don't we go and look and see if we can find some more... If we can go and find some more demons to kill. Maybe some up here. That's exciting. Can these even attack air? They sure can. Don't stand in that. Okay, you know what? That's not gonna work. We'll send the Frostworms to do it. Or we could send our heroes. They could probably do it. Frostworms, go smoke these things. This guy really wants us. He might get one. Nah, we're okay. Okay. So Frostworms, go save the day. Let's make sure we're rallying up here. We'll bring gargoyles as well. Let's see if we can kill these things. Okay, avoid. See how much look how much damage we do now. This is great. Okay, gargoyles actually not being able to support us here because they're kind of hurt. Okay, perfect. Come over here. Stone form. What'd you drop, buddies? Gloves of haste? Sure. Berengar. I think that's gonna be you, buddy. Does he have an orb effect? I don't think he does. Let's see if we can repair these. And just waiting for more Frostworms. We will just get maxed out on Frostworms. It's just going to take a long time. Meanwhile, we have our boats. We can start clearing out the edges here, get like a landing zone in case we do want to drop. I don't want to drop, but we could. Okay, and again, with our money, let's go and start clearing our way towards Sasrogarn's base. We have to destroy the whole thing, if I understand correctly. So we might as well attack. We can draw their ground units out to the coast. So that'll work. Just make frigates, battleships, rally them in here. We've got a pretty large navy. Here it goes. Neither of these have an orb effect. It doesn't really matter who this goes on at this point. Pick this up. Gloves of haste. Gloves of haste and rune bracers actually decent pickups. Rune bracers kind of throw away, but otherwise not too bad. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, looking good. Again, just get rid of some of these fleets. We don't have to destroy the whole thing, but if we can destroy the ground units out, then we move in with the Frostworms and start cleaning up these areas. We need our own battleships. I mean, we have our own battleships, but the idea is we can't really compete with their battleships. But keep in mind, boats are expensive, but we have so much money that we can really do whatever we want. So we clear out this, we destroy the shipyards on this end. Not that I think that they're going to rebuild them anyway. I'm trying to think, so if we kill Sasrogarn and we kill Merlon, that's going to turn... Now I'm really leaning towards destroying the ships. Again, I always am thinking that we should be doing what seems to be the harder choice. Because the harder choice probably will pay off later, but I'm not seeing a payoff here by killing all this stuff, because all this is going to do is if we kill Merlon, the Iron Fist are going to hate us more. If we kill Sasrogarn, the Orcs are going to hate us more. At the same time, if we kill them both, then they may not even know that we exist. That's kind of the key here, is they wouldn't even know that we are here if we get rid of them entirely. So maybe we wipe them out entirely. It's kind of like I was talking earlier, maybe for the Undead, the path we take is just annihilate everything. Could be fun. Just like literally annihilate every single possible thing. Could be neat. Okay. You guys make your way over. What we want to do is draw their ground units to us. And they're probably about to move towards us right now. Or not. Maybe their bases are a bit more passive because of this. I don't know. But here come our frostworms. We have 8 of them. We're going to use these to wipe this base. You blasted undead won't be able to stop the Deathbreeze clan. Oh god, that lightning shield is actually really tough. Foolish girl, I wonder... Foolish girl. Child, I wonder how your father will react when he hears that his weak son died, screaming like a little human girl. A dreadlord. Warriors, the undead are being led by a demon. Kill him quickly. As I said, like a little human girl. See, Largoth wants this to happen. Oh my goodness. I do not know now. Shit. I think we just destroy the ships.
Our forces are under attack.
I think we just destroy the ships. Again, I want to use my best judgment here, and my best judgment is saying, do not do what Largoth is telling us to do. That would be such a mistake. So we're just gonna take this fleet of flying units and just go in and wipe out boats. And meanwhile, we're gonna make battleships and frigates. I don't want to do anything that... I don't want to do anything that Largoth wants us to do. That's basically it. At the same time, they will know that we are here. In either case, it just depends on what could possibly happen down the road, and we have no idea. We can have no idea. So, again, I expect that by destroying just the ships, we'll get like an ending that says something like, oh, but now the humans and the orcs know that the undead are here, which they did in the other timelines anyway. So that doesn't seem like that bad.
Our forces are under attack.
Alternatively,
For the Lich King.
if we destroy everything, Largoth is getting what he wants, and I don't want that. I don't want Largoth to get any sort of satisfaction out of this entire endeavor.
Our forces are
For
under
more battleships, let's start rallying over here instead. Battleships, start rallying down here. We found some more demons. Okay, and then let's hotkey these. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are just gonna smoke everything. It's awesome. Oh look, they're coming to attack my my bottom base. Stupid undead. Are we in stone form at this point? No, we're not. Okay, we're going.
Our town is under
I didn't mean to bring these things. We have to be careful. I think we need frigates.
My vengeance is yours.
Okay, you guys just start attacking this down here. Our boats just keep cutting across, wiping the orc fleet.
Our forces are under
We're gonna lose one shipyard, which we can't rebuild, keep in mind. Come on, frigates. That's all we need. We do have some crypt fiends. Don't we? Nope, that's at the other base.
Our forces are
I don't know, man. No, they're... No, they are at the other base. I'm going crazy. I'm taking crazy pills. Okay, you guys keep attacking these boats. Yep, we just destroy the fleets. I think we need to trust Eredon at this point. Eredon and Rahandir and Saphira and Varangar have their shit together. Let us not do what Largoth wants. I think that would just be a mistake.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, we could wipe this stuff out too, if we so desire. Just keep sending the frostworms. They're doing good. Okay, they're queued up for days. That's good. And then let's sneak let's sneak another gargoyle in here if we can. This is pretty well defended in this area. We're maxed out, but we can still make ships. Spending our gold like crazy.
Our forces are under attack. Patience has ended.
Not sure what's going on with these guys. Okay, there we go. We're wiping these things pretty effectively. Okay, well, they certainly know we're here now. Let's go and wipe this stuff if we can. Our boats are getting pretty fragile. We lost most of our fleet. We're going to have to try to rebuild it. So let's hotkey our entire group of shipyards. Sheepyards. Okay, and then we're going to rally right in the middle of the ocean. Battleships, frigates, battleships, frigates. We have been... What? A dreadlord? I don't recognize you. What trickery is this? A demon who doesn't know me? How amusing. Undead, execute this creature. Make it suffer. Impertinent creature. Destroy this imposter, my servants. Okay, well, let's get up here. That's like the pit lord area where they're like... Where the pit lords are, The pit lord's hanging out, and they're like, Pit lord, kill the human and the undead or whatever. So let's get up here and wipe these guys, and they'll probably drop garbage. Okay. Oh, it's immune to magic. Okay, well, we can't kill that. Kill Goganash. Actually, we're probably going to lose some of our frostworms here. I think we already lost one. Okay, well, we killed him. Scroll of Restoration, exactly. And then Wand of the Wind, exactly. Garbage. Okay. Here's the Nether Drakes. Our boats are rallying. I think we changed the rally point a little further in. Nice. Looking good, I think. You know, what's way over here? More battleships. We did end up wiping what we needed to wipe. Send these guys back here. We don't want to get cut out by these air forces. We're pretty much already almost done. We just need to sneak in here with frostworms and snipe that. Okay, we got all these things queued up. We can't make any more because of the unit limit. Okay, what I'm going to do with the frostworms is actually head over here first and get rid of Sasragarn's shipyards. There may be more way in the back. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, come on. You could have snagged that guy. That's too bad. Okay, boats on their way. Still have plenty of money, but we are in high upkeep, so we're mining at a very slow pace. I think we can do this all in one go at this point. It's not too bad. Okay, let's clean up this stuff. Again, let's just make sure that it drops trash. Varigar's got most of his inventory full, but it doesn't matter. I do like how they say different things based on what race you approach them with. That's pretty neat. Largoth is so suspicious. I just don't understand why Eridon is willing to work with him. A stone token. Haha. It's a joke. Okay, let's come on up here and get rid of Sasragarn's shipyards, so that he's no longer a threat. Meanwhile, let's attack down here and destroy the human fleets along the edges. Okay, no problem. Frigate, then destroy the... What's it called again? Juggernaut? Okay. They're not battleships. Okay, so Sasragarn will no longer have any ability to make ships. We have to be careful here. He's pretty bad, so we don't have to worry. He might kill one of our dragons. Okay, let's snipe him now. Bye-bye, Sasragarn. Honestly, that Scroll of Restoration is sounding pretty good right now. There we go. Okay, and then let's snag this. Okay, keep rallying those things up. We've got more Nether Drakes coming in. Let's see, we just get our frigates up here to hit this. Destroy the Orc fleet and shipyards. That has been done. Okay, and then let's head on down, rendezvous with our ships, and start getting rid of Merlon's fleets. So attack down here, please. Okay, and then let's send these gargoyles up to support against these stupid things. Meanwhile, the rest of you, why don't you go down the right side and see if there's anything down here, because there may be. And by anything down there, I mean, we can see all the boats, but maybe there's shipyards down there. Okay, Frostworms, let's go and support. We lost a bunch of you. It's not the end of the world. We just, again, need to snipe the shipyards. Orc fleet taken care of, though. Let's quick save. We still have plenty of money. It's just the undead spawning from weird places around the map.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. Another frostworm. Added to the group. And it looks like we've got it. Let's move on here and make sure we snipe this final human boat. And I'm just checking along this coast. I mean, the humans are probably still set up in the swamp. Well, no, we would see it right here. Damnable undead, I will rip you apart. Will you? Yes, you will. With Monsoon, get out of there. We don't have a stun. Classic Merlon. Okay, he's no longer casting it. That's good. I think we have boats. Oh no, those are gargoyles. I don't need to destroy this. I guess we could take these boats and just like kind of move around these islands and see if we can. Might be something down here. I don't know. Okay, now let's go back. Try to clean this up. Bring the frostworms as well. All of you get in there. We just need to snipe the shipyards. Sheepyards. It's not like they're building out of these anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they have freezing breath applied to them. Let's quick save just in case. I don't know what's going to happen here. I thought maybe there'd be shipyards down here, but there's not. There is an island down here, but it looks like we can't get up there. Okay, let's just hit this. Basically cleared out the human defenses. Yeah, just overall a bit easier of a mission, for sure. I mean, because we're taking them by surprise. We don't have to deal with attacks. We don't have to land in a swamp. Set stuff up. Okay, and we finished the Dragons of Ice. I wonder if we failed that, then future missions we'd just be unable to make them. That'd be crazy. The remaining forces of the mortal forces are hiding behind their remaining defenses, my lord. Their fleets are scattered. Excellent. Now they won't be able to build a new fleet like that, no matter how hard they try. It doesn't matter anymore. What are you talking about? Everything is going just as planned. She has left for the island. Who are you talking about? What? You treacherous scum, what are you doing? You are bound to the Master's will. Ha 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 ha! How little you know, foolish corpse. Evil laugh. Eridon might perhaps be one of the most powerful creatures of this world, but even he is unable to control me. He thought an oath could make me do his bidding. Isn't it ironic that such a powerful and intelligent being like himself hasn't been outsmarted? No. Hasn't just been outsmarted, no, but has even been used? You will die for that, traitor. Oh, I don't think so. Your time is over, Varengar. You've been a good servant, and now as a reward I shall grant you a quick death. Wow. All those items, gone. I mean, we had really nowhere to put them. So, even Eridon should need some time to figure out what happened here. It's been interesting to work with that lich, but every time, everything has to end sooner or later. Now, there's a human girl who wants to be seduced with power. It's time to show her her true power while the undead are busy with this conflict. So he's all about Edale, probably because he and Lysara are tight. Are you sure about that? You've seen the Dreadlord land? Absolutely sure, my lord. I have seen him myself. That is impossible. None of our kind would. His underlings called him Largoth. Largoth? That name sounds familiar. I think I... Is something wrong, my master? Largoth? Are you quite certain about that? Of course. Why do you... Listen to me carefully, now. No one, I repeat, absolutely no one shall hear of this. I want you to order your forces to watch him and inform me of his every move. Were my orders clear? Of course, Lord Cursadar. So, there's 3 factions of demons. There's the Blood Drinker Legion that's theoretically run by Ornasian, and I think he's the one that the humans are fighting, and I guess the orcs sort of. And now there's this green question mark Versengar guy with his succubus person alongside him. And then there's Largoth, who's trying to free Lysara. So I don't know what Largoth and Lysara's end goal plan is. But again, it seems like there are multiple factions of demons, and now we're finally getting the events unfolded to us, which is nice. So when we come back, we will go ahead and play Ancient Invaders. I hope you've enjoyed this. I know I have. This wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be compared to the last 2 Breeze missions. My only regret is that Chapter 6 wasn't called 2 Breezes Clash or something like that. Something with the word breeze. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.